Hello students, welcome to our channel Learn from Bone Teachers. Today we will discuss a chapter from chemistry, states of matter. What is matter? It is something which has mass and occupies space. Matter can be classified into three states: solid, liquid and gases. First, we will go through the important difference between these three states of matter. First one, arrangement of molecules. Arrangement of molecules are very orderly done in solid. In liquid, molecules are free to move within a particular volume, whereas gases can move everywhere. You can see from the figure how molecules are arranged in each state. Second one, intermolecular force. Intermolecular forces will be maximum for solids and will be minimum for gases. Third one, shape. Solids have definite shape, but liquid and gases will assume the shape of their containers. Fourth one, volume. For gases, the volume is indefinite and solid and liquid have definite volume. In this chapter, we will learn about gaseous state. Do you know how airbag works? Everyone knows when a car undergoes collision, the airbag comes out. What is the chemistry behind? Actually, it is the decomposition of sodium acid or NaN3. A handful of sodium acid will produce 67 liters of nitrogen gas, which is enough to inflate a normal airbag. When the sensor in the car detects a collision, it sends an electrical signal to the canister contains sodium acid and a small ignition happens. The heat generated from the ignition starts the decomposition of acid and the nitrogen gas will be filled in the airbag. The most amazing fact is that it will take only 0.03 seconds for the bag to be fully inflated and will start deflating after 0.05 seconds. See how the chemistry works to save our life. In this States of Matter chapter, we will learn about intermolecular forces, gas laws such as Boyle's law, Charles' law, etc., Dalton law of partial pressure, Graham's law of diffusion, kinetic theory of gases, van der Waals equation, and liquid state. Now we will talk about intermolecular forces. These are the forces of attraction and repulsion between interacting particles. There are many intermolecular forces. We will discuss only about the following interactions in this chapter: dipole-dipole forces, dipole-induced dipole force, dispersion force or Landon force, hydrogen bond. First three together called the van der Waals forces. We are moving into first one, dipole-dipole forces. What is a dipole? A pair of equal and oppositely charged poles separated by a distance is called as dipole. What? A pair of equal and oppositely charged poles, positive and negative, separated by a distance is called as dipole. Look at the HF molecule. Hydrogen and fluorine are forming covalent bond by mutually sharing electron with each other. But due to high electronegativity of fluorine, it attracts the shared pair of electron towards itself and become partially negative charge. And the hydrogen will become positive charge. Molecules with this kind of charge separation are called as polar molecules. The interaction between negatively charged fluorine of one molecule with the positive charged hydrogen of another molecule is called as dipole-dipole interaction. This type of interaction is shown by polar molecules. Now we should know about interaction energy. The interaction energy between rotating polar molecule is directionally proportional to 1 by r power 6. And between stationary polar molecules like solids is directly proportional to 1 by r power 3, where r is the distance between polar molecules. Now we should know how much is the force of attraction. We will find out using dipole moment. Dipole moment is represented by mu, and mu equals q into d, where q is the separated charge and d is the distance between center of two molecules. When mu increases, the force of attraction also increases. If mu equals 0, there is no force of attraction. Molecules have no charge, so they are not polar, hence called as non-polar molecule. So, molecules with the dipole are called as polar molecules and without dipole are called as non-polar molecules. So, students, let us solve two questions. First question. The dipole moment and force of attraction are directly proportional, inversely proportional, they are not related to each other, none of this. Which is the right answer? Yes, option A. When mu increases, force of attraction also increases. Second question. Interaction energy between rotating polar molecule is inversely proportional to 1 by r power 3, 1 by r power 6, r power 6, r power 3. Remember, they are asking for inverse relation. So, which is the correct option? Option C. If they ask for proportionality, answer will be second option. So, student, this session ends here. We will be back soon with another video with all other intermolecular forces. Thank you. If you like the video, please press the like button, share with your friends and subscribe our channel.